if you don't have the skills to get that job, to actually qualify for that job, you're going to need some workforce development.
Joshua Williams, business relations specialist at DeKalb, explains it best. Strategic workforce development and connection building are the pathways to success.
So DeKalb, we're the economic development authority for DeKalb County. So we're commissioned by the county to do economic development, which is a great responsibility, right? So we're tasked with bringing in business to the county. We're tasked with business retention, right? Helping to retain businesses within the county. We're tasked with making the county look good at the end of the day, right? Redevelopment, right? And we're tasked, in my role, with workforce development.
Williams and his team are making a significant impact on the community's workforce development. They emphasize the importance of building strong connections to foster growth.
Building relationships is very important to decide DeKalb. We're intentional about building relationships. Building relationships allows for us to fill in those gaps, and sometimes those gaps can be programming. Sometimes those gaps can be programming, right? A program that's familiar now, that's getting a lot of attention here in DeKalb County, is our Made in DeKalb program, Made in DeKalb initiative. It's an initiative whereby we take DeKalb County educators, right, and expose them to manufacturing and logistics in a very unique way, take them on company tours and visits, right, so they can see how this industry is applicable to what's going on in their class.
Williams highlights that alongside the Made in DeKalb initiative, there is an opportunity to take advantage of registered apprenticeship programs and that it can be highly beneficial.
The reason that it's such a great training model, though, is because you pair that on-the-job training with that in-the-classroom instruction, right? So, I mean, if you sit me down in front of a teacher, right, and they're teaching me, telling me how to do something, how to make something happen, that's great, right? That's educational for me. But if you do that, plus you put me out there on the job, put me in front of some equipment, or in this case, you put me in front of a computer, right? And you show me how these things happen in real time, then you combine those two forces, and it just makes for more well-shaped, a more well-rounded, I would say, worker, more well-rounded individual.
Decide DeKalb is paving the way for a thriving community, building a brighter future, one life at a time. Reporting, I'm Ashley Jackson for the Supply Chain Automation Workforce Hub team.